Hello and welcome to the Tea Party Hardy channel. Well, recently we did a video with Jerry Seinfeld saying New York will be back. That quote-unquote putz who said that New York is falling apart and dying, he doesn't know what he's talking about. He's not a real New Yorker. And of course the funniest part of that was Jerry Seinfeld said it while not being in New York. So here he was taking that stance of like, no, New York will be back because real New Yorkers, they'll stay in New York. He said while not in New York. Yeah, well, he's not alone. New Yorkers are fleeing to the suburbs. The demand is insane. Turns out that the pandemic is spurring home sales as prosperous. Suddenly I learned how to read. As prosperous city residents seek more space. One listing had 97 showings and 24 offers. But that's not the real issue. The real issue is that in New Jersey, people who do not have their house up for sale, they're actually... Oh yeah, let's live there where there's no human beings. Okay, anyways, yeah, they're actually sending out solicitations to people who don't have their house for sale going, hey man, we want to buy your house. And yeah, look at this long old line for the house showing. Huh, they're actually wearing masks. Of course, they're not rioting, so that's probably why. Anyway, so here's the deal, Neil. We need these folks who are leaving the major cities, because LA's got the same thing going on, to not take their hideous voting record with them. They need to not be blind to the fact that it was their elected officials that put these, what did Jerry Seinfeld say? Putzes in place. They need to go to the new areas and respect what made the new areas that they went to function and not be a disaster. Because it's not an accident that where they're leaving is a disaster, and it's not a coincidence that where they're going that functions is because people choose better leaders who don't create such destruction and mayhem. And let's face it, death. So Jerry, who wasn't in New York when he was saying New York is never going to die, and New York will be back, while not in New York, well, there's not going to be that many people left. So there you go. Sorry, Jerry. Not this time. We'll see you in the future.